Mango Math presents Spin to Win, a fourth grade game. Spin to Win is a fourth grade game that falls under the math strand of number sense, and it's a number and operation game where students will recognize that in a multi-digit whole number, a digit in one's place represents 10 times what it represents in the place to the right. The supplies that are provided in the pouch, along with your information sheet and directions, will be a Spin to Win board, the spinners, a transparent spinner, a dry erase marker, and eraser. To play this game, the students will start with their notebook-looking game boards in front of them and the spinners between them. And you can play with two students on a team and they take turns on spinning, or you could have just two players. To start the game, the student will place the transparent spinner on the Spin to Win board that has all the whole numbers on it. And they will spin, and in this case they got 600, so they'll write down 600. Then they'll move their spinner over to the other side and spin, and this will tell them what operation they're going to do, and by what. In this case it's times 30. So they're going to write times 30 and get their total, which is 18,000. Now, they can work on trying to see who gets to a specific total. This game that we're playing is to the total of 500,000. You could also have it starting with 500,000 and subtracting down to 0. So depending on which way they choose to play, they're either trying to start at 500,000 and get to 0, or starting with 0 and getting to 500,000. One gets the students adding, the other gets the students subtracting. So whichever one you want to work on, they can choose. So continue playing. The next student will have their turn and they'll spin the spinner. They get the whole number of 900, and the operation they're going to do is divided by 10. So they're going to write on their 900 divided by 10 equals 90. So that's where they are. So play is going to continue like this, spinning and multiplying or spinning and dividing, until they have a bunch of numbers up there. So one side could be working on getting to a specific total of 500,000. The other side could be subtracting from a specific total. So let's look at, they've got their amounts down. They're going to then add them up. This gets them to 74,820. And they're trying to get to 500,000, so they've got a ways to go. On the other side, they are going to add up those numbers and then subtract it from the 500,000, which gets them to 445,840. So they're trying to get down to 0. So there's a difference between which route you take, but you'll get the same outcome. Some guided questions to promote critical thinking is: what happened to your number when you had to divide it? Were there any strategies that you used when you had to multiply a number by 900 times 20? And was it easier adding up to 500,000 or subtracting down to 0? Why or why not? So that's the activity. Very simple, but it's a fun one to play. Enjoy.